Oh, man. Oh, man. You see from the Blaze that Kansas Congressman, what's his name? Kevin Yoder, 36 years old. Do you think 36 years old is old enough that you shouldn't skinny dip in public? I mean, I guess it's not. It says here from the Blaze that a Republican congressman representing Kansas has apologized for embarrassing his supporters by skinny dipping at the holy site of the Sea of Galilee on a fact-finding mission to Israel. Freshman U.S. Rep Kevin Yoder, everybody knows him around here. He's a big name. He has not been charged as of the 18th of August of an incident in which he and about 20 other lawmakers and staff members jumped into the water. Now, the thing about that is the other law members that jumped in were not naked. Probably an important point to this story. Politico reported Sunday that he was the only one of them to wear no clothes, no swimming attire, no business suit. I mean, he'd be in less trouble if he jumped in an Armani, $5,000 suit. Quote from Yoder: "It is an embarrassing situation. I regret it." Yoder said during an interview on public radio station KCUR-FM in Kansas City, Missouri, quote, "I know that many constituents out there are sort of scratching their heads saying, what is this guy up to? What is he doing? What is he thinking?" Pretty doggone accurate, Mr. Yoder. Yoder has been scheduled to participate Monday in a discussion on energy policy at the Oil and Natural Gas Industry Convention in Wichita, but he does not know now if he's going to attend. He's still trying to dry himself off. However, he did the radio interview at the station studio accompanied by his wife, Brooke. Now, he's going to try to rationalize and minimize what he did, and you need to hear this because I'm not going to give him any slack on this. Doesn't matter whether he's a liberal or a conservative. Doesn't matter whether he's a Democrat or Republican. You have to be professional when you travel abroad and you represent America. There are really no moments where you can break loose and dangle for your own delight in the public when you're representing America. It says here from Yoder, where is it? I want to talk about where he talks about the short amount of time that he did. He says, quote, "At the time, it seemed very spontaneous. Somewhat afterwards, maybe the next day, I started thinking that maybe that wasn't the smartest decision. So it took 24 hours before Yoder said, stripping down and jumping in the Sea of Galilee naked, maybe that wasn't cool." Yoder said it was dark and he was in the water for only about 10 seconds. He and his wife was with him, but she did not go in the water. He said members of the party jumped in individually, not as a group. Does it make it any better if you get buck naked in public as a U.S. representative for 10 seconds? Matter of fact, if the dip was going to be that short, you probably spent more time taking off your clothes. Getting nude probably took you 20 seconds, 25 seconds just to jump in. Kansas Republican Party. We're trying to build a conservative party and get back to the conservative values of the Founding Fathers. We just get done having a giant rhino hunt and we're successful in getting rid of a bunch of liberals. I don't think Kevin Yoder is a liberal. I'm not trying to say that. I think he's a pretty good guy. But obviously he's got some judgment issues. Because I tell you one thing, folks out there in Radio Land, I may get excited, I may get a wild hair, I may say something on this radio program that somebody's not going to like. But I'm not going to strip naked in public and jump in the Sea of Galilee. I won't jump into Farmer John's pond naked because I'm a professional. I understand in today's world there's cameras, there's videos, there's YouTube, there's the internet. You can't act the fool. And if you're going out of the country, it's no excuse, especially when you're there representing America on a fact-finding mission. What did we find? Well, the fact is that Kevin Yoder from Kansas just made a fool out of the country and the United States and the state of Kansas when the next liberal wants to attack conservatives and they're losing the argument. They're going to talk about Kevin Yoder dangling for his delight in the swimming pool of the Sea of Galilee. And it's not fair to all the other conservatives that have been there. I don't think the guy should get fired. I don't think he should step down. We've got liberals jumping out here and saying that he should. I don't agree with that. But that's just what the Kansas Democrat Party's got to do now, because they smell blood in the water. I don't think that's what's in the water, but I don't think he should step down. But he should get smarter and not do something as stupid as this. Keep your clothes on like the rest of the crazy politicians that jump in the Sea of Galilee. Good grief!